Hello, Rose for a Soul co-creators. How are you guys doing?
Yes, welcome, sexy Rose Soul Creators.
Awesome. That's exactly how we know that you guys are. You guys are co-creators.
Yes.
Strong manifestors. The people that want to manifest and can manifest anything or everything that you want.
Yes.
Only if you believe.
Yes.
You gotta believe it. You
Yes.
gotta believe it.
Yes,
You've got
you
the
need
power and you've got the energy to do so.
Yes, you do.
Okay, this morning I was talking in one of the Sky
Video
calls to a wonderful guy who I've been talking to for about 2-3 weeks or so.
Roughly around there.
Yes. Okay, he was asking me, how is it that between my loved one and myself, everything was fine. Everything was going great. And all of a sudden, everything collapsed. Their relationship was shattered to pieces. He went his way, she went her way, and he was left heartbroken. Okay, well, my first question to him was, how were you feeling before this happened? It was a long wait, okay? It was a long pause. I even had to ask him, are you there? Are you okay? Did we lose connection with the internet? No, he was there, but he was thinking and remembering that before they officially broke it off, in his mind, he had a lot of doubts. He had a lot of anxiety. He had a lot of insecurities. So I told him, okay, there you go. That's the response. The universe, the law of attraction was responding to that. So you gave force to those feelings of insecurity. You gave force to those feelings of anxiety, of madness, whatever they were, and it was a longer list. Okay,
Right.
I'm just mentioning a few here.
Right.
And the universe said, well, here you go. Here's more of it. Okay? Their relationship had lost somewhere along the line that communication, that loving communication. Because communication, is prompted by love.
Mm-hmm.
You love someone, you communicate to that person whatever, you're feeling. And before it gets nasty, or before it gets to the point where you can no longer communicate with that person without fighting, without arguing, without, just being rude, that's exactly what the universe
Perceives.
responded to.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so communication is prompted by love.
Exactly.
Okay, and this may not mean that you stopped loving your special person. It's just along the line. We speak that forth. Well, I'm not going to tell him. He didn't tell me where he was going. These little things start getting into our mind, and we start performing them as such, and it becomes a point where it keeps growing and growing and growing.
Right.
Okay? So, it comes a point where there's nothing else but to say goodbye, or break off the relationship.
Yeah.
And one or the other, or both,
Mm-hmm.
okay, are heartbroken because you want the other one to take the next step.
Right.
Or you want him, okay, well, if he doesn't look for me, I'm not going to look for him.
Right.
If she doesn't look for me, I'm not going to look for her because she told me this, and because she told me that, and he told me this, and it's a back and forth thing.
Yeah.
Or one of them is just too proud to say, I still love you,
Mm-hmm.
and I still want you.
Mm-hmm.
And days go by, and it starts getting cold to the point where it freezes.
Mm-hmm.
And we take it as that's it. So these are the split ups. Okay, so my point is, all of this, okay, breakups are a product of how we were feeling before it actually occurred.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? It had to stop somewhere, and it stopped on breaking up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
This couple, or this gentleman that I'm speaking to over one of our Skype videos, he still fortunately lives in the same area. He doesn't know if she still lives nearby, but we've been working on, okay, how do we get rid of all those bad feelings that still exist?
Right.
Okay, and it seems like they get stronger and stronger as days go by.
Mm-hmm.
And there's, distance between them is a major factor that keeps adding on and on, even though they live in the same town, possibly. Okay, there's more distance.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there's more distance between them.
Right.
Okay, not just in mileage, okay, but distance in feelings. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
although you may be suffering the loss, the breakage of you and your loved one, there's, it keeps getting farther and farther and farther.
Right.
Okay, how do we stop?
Yeah.
Okay, immediately we begin to switch our thoughts.
Exactly. Switch it around.
We switch our thoughts to the thoughts that once brought you together.
Right.
Okay, try to remember it.
Mm-hmm.
It might be hurtful because you see it as something that may never come back. Watch out.
Exactly. Watch
Though
out.
that's what will come to pass.
Mm-hmm.
But if you see it as, okay, we got together because we were on the same page. Now, each of us are in different pages.
Right.
Okay, so find the page where your loved one got together with you.
Exactly.
Remember how you were when you met him or her some time ago, whenever it was that you met him. You were a happy person.
Yeah.
Okay, happiness attracts happiness.
Exactly.
Remember that.
Exactly.
Sadness attracts more of that.
Exactly.
Distance, okay, the distance of a relationship. You may be living next door, but there's a distance that's growing. You guys have become distant, you've heard of that. Okay, my husband and I living in the same house,
Mm-hmm.
We became distant. Okay, yeah, it becomes, it increases as time goes by if you don't put an end to it,
Right.
if you don't hit the brakes.
Exactly.
How do you hit the brakes? Okay, it means that the two of us or one of us is driving too fast and the other one cannot catch up.
Exactly.
So you want to catch up. So you go to point A,
Exactly.
where you started.
Exactly.
Point A, to make it all the way to point Z together.
Exactly. With him or her.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
It is well worth it, my
Exactly.
friends. Okay? Sometimes we think it's, the crying, the sadness is going to bring him or her back.
Right.
Chances are that's not going to happen
Right.
because we emanate sadness. And we don't want to be in that. I mean, no. Your loved one wants to see that happiness again from you. And you want to see that from him as well.
Right.
So it's okay if you're the first one to start emanating happiness that will bring peace, that will bring energy and the right vibration to magnetize that loved one back into your life.
Exactly.
Okay? So we're going to leave you with that.
Yes.
Leave your comments down below.
And tell us how your manifestations are coming along.
Yes, if you're one that has broken off or was given the boot or you gave the boot and you want that person back into your life, begin with you.
Exactly.
Switch your thoughts around and bring out of yourself the best that you can. Be happy, work on yourself, and with confidence, wait for that loved one to step back into your life. It can happen.
It can happen.
It happens every day. Every day.
Yes,
it
does.
happens. It's
Yes,
going
it
on
does.
right now as you and I, as all of us speak
Exactly.
through this video. It's happening right now.
It is.
Okay? So we know you can do it if
Yes.
that's what your heart so much wants.
Yes, and keep those vibrations infinitely high.
Yes, positive
Yes.
on a positive channel.
Yes.
Okay, so you can catch us on Facebook. You can also catch us on Instagram,
Yes.
Twitter, and
Visit
also,
our webpage, www.roseforyoursoul.com.
See you guys there. Namaste.
Namaste.